Thank you.
North and South Korea met for successful peace talks this week, although a new report shows signs of significant tunneling at a North Korean nuclear site. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke at a press conference today and said Kim Jong-un has come out on top in recent disputes with the United States.
Kim Jong-un has definitely won this round. He's achieved his strategic goal. He's got a nuclear payload, a long-range missile that can reach any place that he sees as an enemy. Now he wants to calm the situation. He's a well-rounded and intelligent politician.
For more on this, we go to John Sitilides, geopolitical strategist at Trilogy Advisors. John, nice to have you with us.
Good to be with you, Ed.
Interesting way for President Putin to weigh in on this. Your reaction to his comments, and I guess my response to it was basically telling the United States, you know, what you're doing isn't working.
Vladimir Putin envisions Russia as a great geopolitical power on the global stage, on par with the United States and perhaps with China as well. He will seek every opportunity to exert leverage, influence, and prestige on behalf of Russia. Every opportunity that's available to him, he sees it in North Korea, and he's exploiting it. And in terms of the actual details of his comments, he's probably about 85 to 90% right in terms of technical capability. There are still some aspects of complete nuclear power status that North Korea has not achieved, but they're very, very close.
These talks, do you think they're progressing? Do you think this was could be labeled as a week of progress?
It doesn't set us back at all, Ed, so that's a good thing. I don't know how meaningful these will be going forward. They really have nothing to do with the denuclearization objectives of the Trump administration and also the concerns of both China and Russia that we don't see nuclear proliferation taking place in the Pacific Rim region, with South Korea and Japan also potentially acquiring nuclear weapons.
So you're not convinced that this bodes for a different future? I mean, this was one round. Now let's go play the games. We'll see what happens after that.
There's a long way to go here, unfortunately.
Tonight, President Trump tells the Wall Street Journal, quote, "I probably have a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un. I don't want to comment if we've spoken." Really?
I don't know that he's talking about where things stand today. They've never met, they've never communicated, and this may just be the Trumpian style of communication, Ed, where he very much envisions himself as somebody who's a master negotiator, no matter who's on the other side of the table, no matter the venue, no matter the issue. He's a man of supreme self-confidence, and I think it's in that context that he's speaking about his potential relationship with Kim Jong-un.
I probably have a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un. Now, I know that the president's mental state has been questioned, and I haven't been in that crowd, but I am confused by this comment. I mean, we're talking about potentially a nuclear exchange here, okay? I mean, information is pretty important. The United States, the people of this country want to know what the heck's going on, so does the rest of the world. Does the president owe it to the global community to come clean whether he's had any kind of communication with Kim Jong-un?
I don't know that I see or hear between the lines any type of prior communication. Again, Trumpian communications are very different than we've ever seen from anybody who's been president, let alone any major political leader in the United States. It's a very different form of communication. It's worked for him because it got him into the presidency, but it's still turning heads here in Washington and in capitals around the world. Well,
he's definitely hit for the cycle today. This story, what he said about African countries and how he gave description of them, and then this morning whether he really knows what FISA is. It's been a very interesting day at the office.
To say the least.
John, good to have you with us.
Good to be with you.
Thank you.